Welcome, everybody, to tonight's stream for the Dinner Daily, day 1 out of 5. Now, if you saw the menu that I posted on my Facebook, today is Monday, day 1, and so we're going to be doing the easy chicken stir fry with some Asian style rice. Now, something about um, this menu this week. Over the last few weeks, um, I have noticed that the sides I haven't really been eating. Like I eat some of it to try it. It's not. There hasn't been any that have been fantastic. There's been a lot of meh from the sides. So this week I opted to not do that. Stop wasting the sides and just not do them. Sounds a little crazy, but I'm just doing entrees. I am making. There's a couple sides that I am making. Like tonight, I'm doing the Asian style rice. 'Cause that's rice. That's easy. That's not really too wasteful. If I don't end up eating all of it. The corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. Everyone likes corn, so that's no big deal. Um, but everything else, I basically just substituted for salad. So I bought more salad, without dressing, so I'm just gonna do that instead. I feel like that's more worth my time than going through and trying to do some of these sides have been kind of crazy, and they haven't been, overwhelmingly positive as far as like how well they gone. So I just don't think it's worth it anymore to my own self. But I do like the entrees. The entrees have pretty much been good across the board. So I'm going to continue doing that. I'm just not going to be doing the sides anymore. We might return to it at some point, but for right now, I think I just want to focus on the main stuff. Okay, let's get started. So, if you are on my Facebook, you saw that I posted a photo of this yesterday. So there's that. So this is the day 1 sauce that I pre-made so that I would save a little bit of time. And also, I'm streaming on a new thing, so if there's any issues, please let me know, because I will not be able to change over midstream, but I can at least be aware that there's a problem with one of the things that I'm using. So just let me know if this is not working properly. Okay, so let's get started here. So first things that we need. So this is half a cup of chicken broth. This is 1/2 tablespoon of soy sauce and a tablespoon of cornstarch. I've already got all 3 of these things in this bowl, so we don't need to worry about that stuff. What I will need is the chicken breasts. Um, let's see. Is this the tenderloins? I believe so. Let me check something. Let me make sure that this is the right one I'm using, because I don't want to accidentally use the wrong chicken. That would be bad, because I'll need it again. Let's see. Where is the meat? Chicken breasts and chicken breast tenders. This is the tenderloins. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm on the right thing here. Okay. So we got our chicken. Then we're going to need the frozen stir fry vegetables, which I actually already had, so I didn't even have to buy these. I already had them. How awesome is that? I love when I already have stuff. It's great. All right. So this stuff is already mixed. So that's already done. I'm going to cut the chicken into 2-inch pieces. This is a pound, hopefully. They gave me a pound this time and not too much. Price per pound, 3.30. Nope, they gave me 2 pounds. So, do I need these again? Or am I just going to have that middle one's a thick one, I guess? Or am I going to have some left over here? Yep, I'm going to have some left over. Okay. So we're going to have to make a slight change here. Okay. So we're going to make a slight change. What we're going to do is we're going to take this plastic wrap off. We are going to mix in some extra. I'm going to make the full 2 pounds because I don't want to have any leftover because it's not going to last. Okay. So there's already, wait, I need that paper. What I put on it. What I put in it. Need that paper. Okay. So I'm going to add in another half cup of the chicken broth. But basically, I'm going to double that so that I can make the full 2 pounds and not have a chicken breast or two, well, a chicken breast and a half go to waste. Because that's wasteful. And I'm not going to do that. I just rather make a meal that's for 4 to 5 people than waste. The heck? What was that, kitty? Some big loud noise out there. Okay. Then I'm going to add, let's see, I put in 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. So that means I'm going to add in another tablespoon and a half. That's a teaspoon. That's a tablespoon, and that's a tablespoon. Thank you. I thought so too. I was like, it doesn't really make much sense. Okay. So, what was I putting in there? Soy sauce. Yes. Another half. And another tablespoon. Okay. Let's see. I think this is 20 ounces. Perfect. This actually needs only 16. I'm just going to use all 20 because you know me. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. That's going to be 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Got it. Crap. Things came flying. Oh, my cabinet's so packed with stuff because I moved everything. Flying ramen and breadcrumbs. Okay, stay there, Mr. Breadcrumbs. We do not need you today. Okay. So just need a tablespoon of this. Okay. And then I'm going to combine that. It's going to look a little weird. It looks almost like coffee with cream in it. Okay, that's combined. I'm going to go ahead and put this off to the side. Come back to that in a minute. Okay, so got that. We're going to cut the chicken into 2-inch pieces. This is for stir fries. So you want it a little thin, almost like, well, I'd say like bite-sized almost. Sorry, as thickness. Because you don't, crap, where's my notes? Oh, all right. You don't want it too wide. Obviously, I'm not going to measure it, but you want to be conscientious about the size. Just going to quickly clean this knife so it's nice and good to go. Okay. All right. Yeah, this middle one is a real thick one. Real thick piece of chicken. Okay, don't need that anymore. That's all right. Let's say right about there. Should be pretty good as far as size goes. Let me guess I'm gonna put this on actually. Just a paper plate should do. You are round. Okay. Into 4 pieces each. Except for that middle one. That middle one's probably gonna get a little bit extra. Nope. I think it'll actually be fine. It's just ultra thick. That's okay. I got my money's worth. Okay, last one. Okay, there's our chicken. Okay, so I don't have a wok, unfortunately. It is on my list of things to buy eventually, but I do not have one yet. So we'll just use our skillet. But once I do eventually get one, when we make stir fry, we can make it an actual wok like my mom has. And my mom has an actual wok from when we used to make stir fry all the time. And I love stir fry. I love my mom's stir fry. It's so good. We usually make it with beef, though, not chicken. We made it with chicken a couple times, but we usually make it with beef. So this is a little different. Um, but like I said, I've had it as chicken stir fry before, but normally you do beef. Shredded, I think it's shredded beef, if I remember correctly. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick this away real quick. Then we'll get our pan out. Back up there. Don't come flying out of me again. These off to the side. Okay, let's get our pan. This guy has seen so much action. Piece of plastic fell down there. Don't need that to catch on fire. Okay, so I believe we're doing this on medium heat. Yep, we're doing medium to high, so I'm gonna put it on a 7. Gonna let that heat up, and then we're gonna put the oil on it. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, the reason why I labeled the bowls is because last time I forgot what I put in it, and obviously to avoid doubling up on something, I just assumed that I put everything in it that I needed to. However, that was not the case. I forgot the sea salt in the steak last Friday, so I was missing the sea salt because I didn't remember that I didn't put that in. So that is why I have now added the labels. Okay, so while that warms up, we're going to add the garlic and we're going to cook it for about 30 seconds. We need 3 garlic cloves. So get the garlic out. Now, again, of half a teaspoon is 1 clove. We need 3. So let me grab that. Okay, this is hot now. So we're going to add in our olive oil first, 2 tablespoons. Okay, here you go. There you are. It's a little bit easier to scoop with the bigger skillet. The smaller ones, it's harder to, for you to see it. Try to get the core out of the way. Okay, I'm just gonna move that all around. And then add in the garlic now. Okay, so that's 2 cloves, and then this is 1 clove. So that's 3 cloves. Just gonna let that go for about 30 seconds. And then we're gonna add the chicken. And we're gonna cook for about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer for 3 minutes. Whoop, the heck? Timer. Thank you. So make sure that they're all touching the bottom. Because it gets a little crowded in here, especially with 2 pounds of chicken. You can fit one more. One more. See that? Gets a little busy in there. But that's okay. But the 3 minutes is now the rule. So we can kind of play with it a little bit. Okay. Just gonna reset that timer. So it took me like a full minute to get all those in. Want to make sure they all get 3 minutes at least. Yeah, throw this back in. After a minute passes, I'm going to go ahead and stir it around. Turn that fan up to high. Okay, come on. There we go. Yes, everybody say hello to each other. All you pieces of chicken, say hello to your neighbors. Exchange phone numbers and Twitter handles. It's just nice and comfortable. Oh, come on, turn. Thank you. I'm going to extend this by a minute. We need about a minute and a half. Come on, touch the bottom there, sir. You, what's going on with you? You need to flip over, sir. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to call it there for that. Now we're going to go ahead and add our vegetables. Come on, I can't open it. Okay, we're going to go about another 5 minutes. This block of vegetables right here. I bet this looks really weird. It's fine, it'll melt. They're supposed to be frozen anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. It'll melt. It'll melt even faster if I cover it real quick. Probably gonna have to extend that 5 minutes, but that's okay. Way ahead of you. See, brilliant minds think alike. I can already see it melting. Hi, Callie. Are you being cute over there? Huh? You being cute over there? Yes, you are. It's still a block, but that's all right. We don't need it to be doing anything right now. I'm gonna throw this plate out. Throw some chicken on it. I'm also gonna grab a beer for myself. Gonna need to remember to put more beer in the fridge. I didn't even buy beer this weekend. 2 fourths. I got 6 beers left. Perfect to get me to Sunday. So I was like, all right, I got enough beers to get me to Sunday. Then I'm just gonna wait. And this is just, baking or cooking in the sauce of, the natural just doneness of the frozen vegetables. I'm just going to break this up now, but I can. Can I? A little bit. The middle is still pretty frozen, but they're starting to break up a little bit here. Just want to kind of move around the chicken a little bit here. Don't want anything to stay too stationary. I'm going to see if I can just kind of mix things around here. Really get that in there. I'm going to shut off the timer for right now. I need to wait for this to finish unthawing and free and not frozen. Um, Now for the broth, that's going to go in at the last minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour out the liquid that's in there because this liquid is not the liquid we want. This is the water from the frozen vegetables. We don't want that. So I'm going to pour that out and then I'm going to pour in the broth. We're going to let it go for another like minute, 2 minutes to warm up the broth and then we're going to be good. And this again. Get that coffee caramel color again. And to make sure the soy sauce is not sticking to the bottom. Because it will do that. And it's not on terribly high heat, so I don't really need to worry too much about the chicken overcooking. Okay, let's see, we're done. Yeah, there we go. Starting to. I didn't realize how frozen this was. I mean, I knew it had been in the freezer for a long time because Maddie bought it, um, a long time ago. I just didn't realize it'd be frozen. I would have taken it out a little bit sooner. Let it de-thaw a little bit. But it's all good. No worries. You know, continue to move stuff around. So we don't have any issues. I'm kind of tempted to turn it up on heat, but I know exactly what's going to happen as soon as I do that. It's going to burn. on, man. Break apart. Break it up. You need to go see other people. Okay, we are almost there. That took a little bit longer than we hoped for. But that's okay. The chicken is fine. It's not overcooked or anything. And in fact, it's pretty white right now. I was expecting it to be a little bit more brown, to be honest. But you know what? It's all good. So I'm not worried about it, at least, being raw or anything. Like that color. I'm surprised it's not that color right now. But it's all good. So I want this to go a couple more minutes. Because there's still some frozen pieces in there. Then, like I said, I'm going to dump out the water that's in there and then throw in the broth. And we'll be good to go. We would be here all night if I didn't discover it. Hey, buddy, what's going on? Okay, let's see how we're going to do. Okay, it looks like we should be good. Okay, now comes the part of carefully, very, very carefully pouring out the water without a strainer. Woo! Almost lost a piece of sugar. Okay, good enough. Okay, we are ready for broth. Here goes the broth. There we go. Mix that all around. Make sure everyone meets the broth. Say hello. Down in there, Mr. Water Chestnut. My chicken's looking brown now. Let's try to get everybody mixed together. It is a party in this pan right now. Look how happy this pan looks. Look at that. Look how happy they look. Okay. Yeah, just turn that down so it can kind of just casually warm up and make sure that everybody is good to go. And now I'm just going to make the rice real quick. Tomorrow night is open sesame salmon. Open sesame salmon. And we are making that in the oven. So no broiling tomorrow. Don't broil the salmon, which we like. But bake's good too. That's with corn on the cob and the salad, so that'll be good. And this rice is really easy, which is why I waited till now. All it is, now this is Asian rice to go with Asian stir fry. All it is it's just a package of rice and then a tablespoon of soy sauce, which I put my tablespoon somewhere. Where's that? Where's the whole one go? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right there. Um, it is not the confetti rice, no. It's the Asian style rice. So it's a tablespoon of soy sauce, half a teaspoon of plain sesame oil, two scallions, and half a cup of frozen peas. Okay, rice. Now, soy sauce. Half a teaspoon of plain sesame oil. Sesame oil, where did I put that? Right here. Oh, wait. This is a toaster. Never mind. That's the toasted one. I regular one. Right here. Sesame oil. The peas. Ingredients. Peas. Really?